Now that you have finalized your Google Job application form and downloaded some add-ons, you will learn how to send out automated response emails to the applicants. Before we get started, make sure you have installed the Email Notifications on Google Forms add-on. As we have discussed in the previous video, the free version can send out up to 20 emails a day. If you are anticipating more than this amount of applications, you might want to consider signing up for the premium version. When you're ready, open up the add-on and select Create Email Notification. The sidebar takes us through the steps. First, it asks you to give our rule a name. This is just an identification of the email we're about to set up. In this example, we will call it Job Application Automated Response. The next box is for email addresses to notify. You could put the hiring manager's email address if you wish to notify them of each submission. However, it is optional. We will leave it blank as we're assuming that the hiring manager will review all the submissions after the closing date. For the sender's email address, you can only select email addresses associated with the Google account you're using. You can set up another account in your Gmail account settings, but in this case we'll be using the default email address. The sender's name is what will show up in the applicant's inbox, so we recommend that you put your company's name there for easy recognition. Even though previously we have put our default Gmail address as the sender, we can use a different email as a reply to address. This means that both emails will be visible to the applicants, but if they click reply, the response will be directed to the reply to address. We are going to direct all responses to the HR manager's email, so we put in their address. And now to the actual message. Click Edit next to the Visual Editor's checkbox. Fill in the boxes with the email subject and the message you want to send. The bar above the message box allows you to format the email. You can change the font style, the font color, or the background color. You can create lists, change the type, or the alignment of the text. If you want to undo changes, you can do that by pressing Ctrl and Z, or you can highlight the sections you want to reset to default and press the last button. In this example email, we will only change the text type. So we highlight the whole text and select Heading 4. Some other useful features are the hyperlinks, images, and the Add Form field. If you want to include your company's banner, click on the image icon and select the image you want to upload. You can then drag and drop this banner where you want it to be. We'll put it at the top of the email. You can also include details from the completed Google form by placing the cursor to the right place and clicking the Add Form field. In this example, we want to address the applicant by their name, so after the word Dear, we select Name. We'll do the same for the position they are applying to. The questions from the Google form are placed between two curly brackets, and they will be replaced with the answers given by applicants. Finally, you can also add hyperlinks. In this example, we included the link to the company's LinkedIn page, but we want to turn it into a hyperlink. What we need to do is copy the link, then replace it with the word we want to appear instead. Highlight that word, click the hyperlink button, and then paste the link. Now if they click on the hyperlink, they will be directed to our LinkedIn page. Once your email is ready, click Save. On the sidebar, there are a few more options. The conditional notification is a premium feature and it allows users to send different emails depending on the answers received in the Google form. In this case, we want to send the same generic response to all the applicants, so we'll skip this step. Then you get the option to notify the respondent who submitted the form. Since in this case it is the candidate who filled in the application form that we really want to email, we must fill in this section. In the application form, we ask them to put in their email address, so we just select the question that collected that data. The program will copy their email address from the Google form and send them the email we created. Now you can choose whether you want to attach a PDF of all the answers submitted in the form. This feature is optional and perhaps more useful in order forms or quizzes. In this example, we will leave this unselected. Finally, you get the option to remove the add-on branding that appear at the end of the email. This is only possible with a premium account, and in this case, we will skip it. Our email notification is set up and we save it. Now we'll need to test it. You can test it by selecting the review option and submitting all the details. Let's do that. When ready, submit it. If you go to the inbox of the email you put in the form, you will see that you have a message from the sender and the subject line you specified in the add-on. It worked! In case you want to make changes to the form, you can do that by clicking on the add-on icon, selecting the add-on and choosing Manage Form Settings. This is ready. In the next unit, you will learn how you can share this application form with your job ad.